really don't know where to start. I just trying to start somewhere, start doing something because I'm not in a good space mentally, just like probably everybody in the world. And sometimes you just gotta know how to channel it, do something with it. Per se, my current struggle is I don't want to say love is the struggle, but I guess timing is everything. Most definitely, gotta definitely believe in that, especially if you're not in a position to kind of do what you want to do. So you can't take things out on other people because you can't contribute to easier access to yourself and that person, time, money, things like that. Just a lot of things like that can be an effect. That's it. Probably gonna be a broad topic, but you just can't force things for sure. Understanding and looking at always different perspectives of life, and for the other person. So not everybody is doing bad shit just because they're not probably showing you the attention you want. You just have to learn to allow people to be themselves and grow on their own terms and allow you to either fit in with their life at that moment or you just have to wait when the time is right. Currently, me, I felt like I missed an opportunity, but I feel like there's never a right time. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need the experience, you need the experience. It could just be like a lesson learned. But people also, like I said, patience is everything. Mm. People have to give themselves time to heal, and other people can't help. Well, in a sense, like relationships, other relationships, moving from one relationship to a next, when it never gives you time to heal, you are still traumatized, damaged, and everything else. And then you start putting these rules and regulations on people who never did anything to you. So now it's, like I said, you're transferring the toxicity from one relationship to another. And it genuinely probably is not you, but now you have a short temper and no filter for certain things that like any, and that's 100% understandable, but especially if it's someone that you want, you still have to give them, either if you're not willing to understand and communicate, because communicating is everything, it's not going to get anywhere. You have to be able to give yourself time to recover. I can't express that time to recover more than anything, because the mind is just, it's everything. The mind is everything, and you can't not let it recover. It's just like the body takes way more damage than any and everything else. And that, man, so that's definitely good to rehab yourself, your body, your mind, work out, stay hydrated. The older we get, we need to take these vitamins now. We're not getting sufficient vitamins in the body. Those types of things can make the body feel weak, and it makes the mind stray from the bigger objective because you just don't feel good. So a lot of times we have to take the time out for ourselves, and blessings do come. I mean, even if you don't believe in that type of thing, I'm not religious. I'm not religious, and I'm very spiritual. So I do believe that karma and energy output brings in what you put out, you know what I'm saying? So continue to just push forward. And it's not necessarily doing for others, your mindset, pushing you forward, your positive thinking trying to be on a daily basis, just a positive outlook. Stop being so negative about everything, because not everybody's doing wrong. Everybody should just kind of be focusing on themselves, which is kind of tough. It's not tough at all. It's a good thing, but it can leave you feeling just depending on your situation and where you're at mentally, especially if you're trying to talk to somebody or be with somebody. And you know that the damage you have to know the person as well. You know what I'm saying? You know that they've taken damage. You know their story as well. So there's really no reason to not be able to accept people for who they are, especially if you know them. You also have to, even if you first met this person or you've been on them, you have to want to be friends. You have to want to let them be them and let them come to you when they need you. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't necessarily have to be like, I need money. That quick conversation, that quick phone call could be everything to somebody who we just have to put the friendship. We have to think friendship mentality in. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's probably a different topic. But be friends with these people. Be friends with everybody in general. But a lot of times when we see something we like, we automatically kind of like, oh, that's my girl. You feel me? Like, I need hang. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes, we take the text messaging back and forth thing as game playing, and we probably could just be trying to fill somebody out. And it just a lot of the whole generational outlook on life, just because of people just continue to read other memes. Those things are distracting because it doesn't take nothing but anything for a distraction of the mindset, especially when you're trying to stay on the right path. So isolation. I mean, these are like, I'm just going through a lot of stuff, what's on the mind, which is really personal for me. So I'm expressing a lot of things that I'm going through, but also trying to give the outlook at there. We just have to give it time. But like I was saying, friend, want to be a friend before a lover. That's a wonderful thing. I'm not in a relationship with this friend of mine that I'm in love with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm telling you things that are going on with me, but I feel that even if this isn't the person, I probably would like to be somebody's friend and then their lover, because I've been this person's friend, and I've also complicated. You know what I'm saying? Been this person's friend, but also I think this was more just like a chemistry, good vibes always type of thing, and you have those, and it's almost like, man, I've always been in love with you, vice versa, but you always just know how to play the field also, because I lived in the same city with them in middle school with her, and then I moved back to LA. So we never were together, but the time that we did have when we were together it was like just genuine good vibes. So now I probably kind of messed up. You know, I messed up in the past, especially just doing young-minded things and not thinking and taking people's feelings and their mindset into consideration, which is definitely like a top-tier topic, is taking other people's mindsets into consideration before even acting on anything. So, yeah, but I did some weird stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I did some weird stuff, and it probably damaged her for sure in the past. And this, like I said, I didn't give it enough time, because I knew I messed up. And even when I was, whatever happened, I still tried to reach out and do. I knew I messed up. I knew that I messed up, and I wanted what I messed up back. You know what I'm saying? So as of right now, she was in a bad state of mind, and she finally found her peace. So when other people find their peace and you're not really in that zone, it can destroy the relationship, friendship, whatever ship you want it to be. Titanic, the Black Pearl, it's your ship. You do what you want with it, but just know it's your ship and not everybody's. It's another topic too. Be private in the relationship. But Yeah, whatever the case is, I didn't give myself time to heal, and it could be a backlash. I'm very open-minded, open-worded, no filter. I'm just, I'm as rough as it's gonna get, but it's real and understanding, and I can relate. I can do it all. I got it. So, but when you kind of in love with something, you kind of just don't think logically. You don't think logically. Everything is, why does everybody hate me? What's going on? Blase, blase. But we have to continue to be, excuse me, think about a positive something, something positive, something positive. You have to find it, but also be proactive, right? And active in your life. Get the blood flowing. Don't sit in the house. You can probably hear the PlayStation in the background. I've never really just been listening to music on it because I really don't. If I'm not, I try to write. I write and stuff like that, but I try to do things to invest in myself and not social media. Like when I have things to say, because those words are valuable, and if you can invest in yourself, and everything's a profit nowadays. People, all they do is talk. And a lot of people be talking and making profit and really don't know a goddamn thing. So that's probably why I'm not technically personal, but a lot of the things that I have to say about myself is extremely personal because I just take it personal. So, but I'm very open with it. I'm very open, very straightforward because if I can help you with my problems, you know what I'm saying? If I can be the shoulder to lean on for other people, definitely, like, I'm all for that. Is my goal purpose for sure. I know that for sure. So if I can stop being a little girl and get up every day and then hit one of these, especially fresh off the morning, the brain is fresh, like that fresh out the dream type of thought. You know, the first thing that comes to your mind is those thoughts are crucial. You drink that water, get those organs activated. You know what I'm saying? But that's why that morning is so clutch. Because if you wake up with a bad mindset, the rest of your day is shot. So a lot of things I tried to cover in just an intro video per se, but I'm definitely here and trying to make it work. So we're gonna try it till next time, I guess. And then we're gonna make it see. We're gonna see, man. I'm gonna try to come up with a solid topic, and I may have to write a little bit, you know, just to get me going at first, and then I'll just try to flow along because it's easy to go from one topic to the next. So, love.